Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Sienna, and today we are going to be talking all about perfumes. So this video is going to be a little bit harder than all of my other empties videos that I have filmed for you guys, because perfume, first of all, it is very opinionated. I think some people really like certain smells and some people really like other smells. So that in itself is hard. And then secondly, you can't smell what I'm smelling specifically. So with all of that being said, I'm going to tell you all about the perfumes that I've personally tried and gone through and my personal opinion of them. But if you are also wanting to dive into the world of like nicer perfumes, more expensive perfumes, I would highly recommend going to the store like Sephora, or even a department store like JCPenney's, Dillard's, whatever has like perfumes out on display, and smelling them and deciding for yourself which ones you like and don't like. But I would appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and hit the red button down below and subscribe to our channel. I do make these empties hauls weekly, so I would love for you to join us next week, and go ahead and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever we post a new video. So let's go ahead and get started. I did forget that I also wanted to mention that if you do go into Sephora and you smell a specific perfume that you really like, you can ask them for a sample of it, and they will give you a little sample of the perfume just for free. So you can try out a few different perfumes that way and see if you like how they smell on your skin and how they wear throughout the day and all of that. Okay, so the first perfume we are going to be talking about is katvond, and she has two different ones. They're kind of like the same collection, I would say. One of them is called Saint, and this is what that one looks like, and then one of them is called Sinner, and that's what that one looks like. And I have the little samples here, and I really like these perfumes, both of them. The Saint one is definitely my favorite out of the two. I actually got the full size of this one for Christmas. I asked for it for Christmas because it's actually more of an affordable, higher end perfume, if that makes sense. There's like ones that are like $200, and then this one's like not like a Walmart perfume that's like $15 or whatever, Bath and Body Works. It's like $60 or $40 or something like that, but it's not on the higher end of like $180. It just smells very girly and like innocent, and I love it very much. I will say that it doesn't last very long, so if you're looking for a long-lasting perfume, I would not recommend Saint by katvond, but it is a very good smell. Sinner, on the other hand, it's more of a deep scent. It kind of reminds me of when you go to when you walk into Hot Topic, the kind of smell that's in there. Like, it's more of a punk smell. So that's what that one smells like. It's not particularly for me. I like the Saint more out of the two. But if you like, you know, if you're a little punk, or if you like, you know, darker, more mysterious scents, then maybe give this one a try. Next up is Passion. I think it's how I pronounce it. These perfume pronunciations are not going to be very well, just so you know. And this is by Giorgio Armani. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is what the perfume bottle itself looks like. And I'm smelling these as I go, so I can freshen my memory a little bit here and what they each smell like. Okay, this one smells so good. It's very fancy and feminine. That's how I would describe it, like rich and feminine smell. It smells so good. Not too strong and not too weak. That's perfect. That's what I like to look for. Oh yeah, that one smells delicious. So yes, I would buy this. I don't particularly like how the bottle looks, and that is kind of important to me because, you know, when you have a nice perfume, you kind of want to set it on display, or, you know, make it look pretty. This one doesn't look very pretty, but it smells so good that I would probably buy it. All right, our next perfume is kind of weird but interesting at the same time. It's called Fresh Couture by Mashino. This is what the little thing looks like. Interesting, right? So I think that's also how the bottle looks, if I'm not mistaken. Now I remember liking this one a lot. Okay, kind of got some on my finger. It does have a very fresh scent, so I will say that. It doesn't smell like laundry or anything. It doesn't smell like that. It still smells like perfume, but just more of a fresher scent, if that makes sense. Kind of like morning, like that's what you think of. Like morning time, clean, nice neutral scent, I would say. I would buy this one again. I do really like it. So yeah, that smells really good. The packaging is a little weird, but it's kind of funny, so I kind of like it. So yeah, I would go for this one again. All right, next up we have the same brand, Mashino, and this one is called Toy 2. And this one is also an interesting package. I feel like this brand is kind of known for their fun packaging, but it looks like a little gummy bear, kind of a little teddy bear. So let's smell this one. This one smells pretty good, but out of the previous ones that I've shown you, it's my least favorite so far. I don't dislike the smell of it at all. It's just nothing special for me. So I probably would not buy this one again, but it wasn't bad. And I'm pretty sure these Mashino brand ones do stay on pretty long, but not like ultra special long, but pretty good wear for those. All right, the next one we have is the Taka, I think that's how you pronounce it, Florence perfume. Here's what the bottle looks like. Now this is what I'm talking about when it's like a pretty bottle. This is a pretty bottle. This one has a very particular scent. It reminds me of like what wine would smell like. I've never smelled wine before, but I feel like that's what it would smell like. Kind of has like a grapey scent to it almost. Not like too much grape. It's not like a grape soda or anything. It's just kind of, you know, like I said, what I imagine wine to smell like. And it's more sweet. And so that's that one. I feel like maybe this one is more of a mature smell. So it's fine. It doesn't smell bad. I think it smells pretty good, but I would probably not go for this one again. So now let's talk about Amazing Grace by the brand Philosophy. This is what the bottle looks like. Now I remember this one smelling super florally. I specifically remember this one. I mean, as you can tell, there's a lot here that I have tried out. Yeah, okay, so like this smell, for some reason, like when I was like in elementary school, I had this toy baby doll, and this is exactly what like it smelled like. It's just kind of weird. It's definitely a distinctive smell, and it's very flowery. So like if you like the smell of flowers, I think you'd like this a lot. But yeah, very flowery. That's pretty much what it smells like, sweet and flowery. That's not really my style, but it doesn't smell bad. So I wouldn't buy it again, but if you really like flowers, I think that this one might be a good one for you. Now I have the Tory Birch, Just Like Heaven. And this one has a pretty bottle. Here's what it looks like. Very pretty. Okay, I really like this one. This one's like up there on my list. Yeah, it smells really good. I really don't know how to describe it. It smells rich, just like a normal perfume. It's definitely not an old lady smell at all. It just smells like a fancy, nice perfume. You know, it's really hard to convey how things smell. But if you're ever in the store, Tory Birch, Just Like Heaven, I would check it out. I would buy this one again. Okay, now I have this black Opium. It kind of came in a weird little package here. Sorry, I keep looking out the window because my mom's gonna be here soon. So I just want to make sure she's not out there. So this is by Yves Saint Laurent, Black Opium. And the sample I got didn't have a little spray thing. So it was like, you know, you had to like dip it on your wrist and stuff, which I didn't love the sample. And it doesn't show the bottle on the packaging, so I'm not sure what it looks like. So this one smells pretty typical, I would say, just like the last one. But it's not as good as the Tory Birch one, but it definitely has a similar smell to it. The packaging maybe made me think that it'd be more like the Kat Von D Sinner one, kind of dark and mysterious, but it's really not. It just smells like rich and fancy. So I wouldn't buy this one again because there's other ones that are better, but it doesn't smell bad. None of these have smelled bad so far. I really enjoyed them all, and I don't think I could pick out like a least favorite one because they seriously, like, there's not one that stands out to me as like stinking or my least favorite. Next, we're going to be talking about Viktor Rolf's Magic Salty Flower. And let's see, it doesn't have a picture of the bottle, but this is what like the packaging kind of looks like, so you can get a feel for this one. Okay, so this one has a very sweet smell as well, and this one seems like it's pretty mild, and it also has a very underscent of a little bit old lady, but not too much at all. It's a very, very subtle, but it's really not my favorite, so I wouldn't buy it again. But again, it's not bad, but it probably is my least favorite that I've smelt out of the ones that I've talked to you guys about today, but it doesn't smell bad in any way. Next up, we're gonna be talking about my mom's all-time favorite perfume, Woman by Ralph Lauren. Now this one does have a pretty bottle. Sorry, it's kind of ripped there, but it does have a very pretty bottle, pretty packaging. It does have a very strong scent to it. It reminds me of a powerful woman smell. And it has a little hint of sweetness in there as well. I don't think that this one lasts very long, personally, because I've used my mom's before and I don't think that it has lasted too long. I mean, just, you know, your normal, nothing extraordinary. I probably wouldn't buy this one. It's not my favorite scent. But my mom, like I said, it's my mom's favorite. So that just goes to show that one can be someone's favorite, and then that same one could be someone's least favorite. All right, next up I have the same brand, Viktor Rolf. Oh wait, sorry, I just talked about Ralph Lauren. I've mentioned this brand. I had a perfume that we just talked about. Viktor Rolf Flower Bomb. Here is what that bottle looks like. So it's not ugly. I'm expecting, did we already talk about this one? I don't think so. No. I'm expecting this one to smell very florally. I don't remember exactly what it smells like. So this one has an interesting smell. It's not as florally as like the Grace one. I would say the flower scent to it is pretty mild. It does have flower scent, but it's not like the main focus of the perfume. It's a little bit sweet, but not the main focus as well. This one has a very unique scent, and it's very hard to explain to you guys. I don't love it, but it's not bad. I feel like I keep saying that for all of these, but really it's true. None of these have really smelt bad to me, and I'm very particular about perfumes. And like usually when I go into stores, I'm like, ew, that stinks, ew, that stinks, ew, that stinks. None of these have been that yet. So that's a really good thing. I'd be happy if anybody bought me any of these, and that says a lot. So we only have a few left here, so let's keep going. I have another one of these Toy 2 by Mashino. So I went through 2 of those. Let's talk about Atelier Cologne, Clementine, California. That's a super cute name. And also this packaging was really cute. It came with like a little postcard, which I thought was sweet. Super cute. So this one smells really good. It smells really fresh and springy. It has like a little bit of an undertone of like an essential oil-y smell. This one definitely is distinctive, but it smells good. Yeah, I really like that one. It's a nice springy, sunshiny smell. I guess that was the last one. I didn't even realize it. I thought we had a few more left, but that was the last one. So overall, all of these perfumes that I've tried out, none of them stinks or stunk. None of them smelt bad. They were all actually very nice and pleasant smelling. None of them smelled like old lady. I know that like Chanel No. 5, if you have smelled that one, that was a very popular one. I consider that kind of like an old lady smell. None of these were even close to that. They all, I would say they all smelled very high end. And yeah, if I had to pick a favorite, I think I would pick this one. The second one we talked about, C Passion by Giorgio Armani. I really like this one. Again, I just didn't like what the bottle looks like, which is a little bit of a bummer. And like I said, I have bought the Saint one from Katvond because I also really like that one and it's affordable. But let me know down below what your go-to or your signature or your favorite perfume is that you guys like. I haven't found mine yet, and I really want to, because like when I'm older and stuff, I want my kids to smell a certain perfume and say, oh yeah, that smells like mom. So I don't know if that's just me, or like also I want like Josh to think like, oh yeah, that smells like my wife, or you know, I just think that's very sweet and sentimental. That might just be me. But if you guys did like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And I don't know which Empties products I will be talking about next week, so that's why you need to make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be notified when I do post that next Empties haul. And I appreciate you guys watching this video and hanging out with me. I love talking to you guys about makeup because it is something I am passionate about. I do love makeup and beauty products. So I'm glad that you guys can come hang out with me and chat about all the products that I've used up. So we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!